Hello Virgo, this is Elisha Keating for Wisdom Seekers for August 1st to the middle of the month 2018. So shall we see what we shall see? Okay, anyhow, let's see which card. Okay, there it is right there. Okay. So, okay, go to the be fair. To be fair. Well, Virgo, that's an interesting card. To be fair. Let's see what that actually means. Because nothing's twigging for me yet. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. All right. There we go. Virgo. Okay, the Sun. A wonderful card to start out with. It's a major arcana. It's a goddess or an angel walking and is very happy. She's looking up to heaven and is very happy. She has creatures either in the background, and to me they look like they're playing. Maybe other people see them doing other things, but to me they look like they're playing. So the Sun for me is the major happiness card, and that's what I'm going with. That's my story and I'm sticking with it. And the next card is the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups is anything but happy. It's somebody who's been through a massive trauma, has been left alone to deal with it. But at the same time, as I said before, the moon is coming down with moon dust, and the moon is the sign of the subconscious, and the subconscious is opening up and creating change. There's a vortex here that suggests there's a lot of energy moving in your life. So you're coming from a place that may not have been very good or very positive, and you're heading towards the sun. You're heading towards joy. And what happens next? Okay, so it must have been a really tough little while there for that to happen, because I pulled the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles is oftentimes a person or the energy of looking at what other people have and feeling less than or not good enough and wishing they had what the other people had. And it's also looking in at other people's lives, wishing they had what they had. The truth is, unless you walk in another person's footsteps, you do not know what their traumas are. But what does it bring us to? The King of Wands. And as a general rule, I read the King of Wands as a guy or a man. But in this case, I'm going to say who he is, just because some of you, it will be a man. And the King of Wands is a wise human being with a lot of knowledge. He understands a lot about life, has a bit of life history, and he's also one that will watch, observe, but he won't step in unless he deems it absolutely necessary, or it's to your benefit, or you ask him to come in. So for the energy is that something is rising out of all the sorrow and pain that you've done, and it's wisdom, it's wise energy, and it sees clearly, and it sees clearly enough to make you understand the whys and wherefores of why it happened to you and what good it did for you, because obviously it's bringing you to joy. Let's see what else the king has to say. You have obviously created a lot of change from the level of the subconscious, and you have created a lot of change from the level of the subconscious, And this is a change that you create yourself, but on a level of that is such finite level that you're not aware that you're creating it until the change has occurred. It's little bit by little bit you're cutting away at that which binds you, but not all of it at once, just little pieces of it, until suddenly it floats free and you have to deal with the energy of that. But you have the wisdom behind you, and also you have the patience to deal with it. And when I get the Hanged Man, it's usually a patience card. Just be patient. So, but you have the patience, and when there is a lot of energy being released and revamped and made into something new, and you do have the support. You do have somebody who is there. You have the strength, you have the balance, and you have the ability to morph. And more importantly, you have the understanding. That's basically what this card is saying. You have the ability to create change within yourself because you are supported. And it could be that you're the one that supports yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, that's a really positive way of dealing with life. Let's see what the last card has to say for us. It's basically saying, don't feel like you have to do it on your own. You will be given help. You are valuable, and you are part of the universe, and the universe looks after its own when you ask it. So, to be fair, life has not been fair to you, but you have learned to be fair in return because you've learned the lessons. And the universe is there to support you and give you a leg up. You're heading towards joy. You're releasing old angst and pain. You're turning into a wise person because you're allowing change to happen within yourself. But be patient. It won't happen overnight. And you do have the support that you need. Now with that, I'm going to say good night, Virgo. Namaste. Namasko.